is September 15, 2021. This is where I got a call from a guy. His AC is leaking inside the house. Sounds like the condensate line's blocked to me, so. He said it's cooling okay, it's just that it's got a furnace inside the house and it's leaking out where the pipe goes in, so it's probably a blocked line. I'm gonna go over there and go give it the old, how you doing? Typical woman, typical female, needs a lot of attention. Oh, yeah, high maintenance, Miss Mom. Yeah, high maintenance. Yeah, high maintenance. I always end up with the females that are high maintenance. Coming out, was it coming out the top here? Right here. Yeah. Alright, I should be able to vacuum this. This goes right outside. This goes right outside. We should be able to hook up the line to that and vacuum it. It's ½ inch. That's thin shit, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try that. So where's it leaking from?
Under this.
Yeah.
There's a broken pipe.
Where's it broken?
The plastic's broken. It's coming out of the tank. There's like a nipple.
Well, let's vacuum it first and see if this thing might be all full of stuff, and then we'll check it. Okay? It might not be broken. It might just be.
I took it off a couple of times and put it back.
Is it cracked?
It worked a while and it started leaking.
Well, that ain't
I'm
good.
not sure if it's leaking out of here or coming out.
This is an old unit. Let's go outside and see if we can vacuum it out there before I start playing around in here. Okay?
Sure.
Is there power out there? So we throw a cord out.
There's power right around here somewhere.
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Might be rotted. It might be rotted. Nothing. Serial number. It's an 89. This is 89. So that's 20, 22, 32, 33 years old. Right? 22.
How long did it last?
Looks like it's a 2-ton, little 2-ton unit. Well, if that pan's all rotted, you have to go with another AC unit, right? Let's see. Let's go inside and try it. But I think the pan might be rotted because I don't seem to be getting anything out of it. Oh, you can see this is all kind of. See how this is all stained? It's been dripping for a while. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, what we could do is, if worse comes to worse, I mean, we could put another coil on top of this furnace and another air conditioner outside. This thing looks like it's been getting wet for a while, guy. No, I think the thing's all rotted. No water in it. Thing's dry as a bone. The pan must be all compromised. There's no water in there at all. Where's the water coming from? I don't see any.
When it leaks, it comes out of. It looks like it's coming out of here, but I mean you can't.
It's coming out of where?
The can fills up, but it looks like it's coming. It's leaking out of this.
Out of that rubber joint?
It looks like it, but. So
there's no water in there at all. I mean, it's dry. Let me check that rubber.
What I did is I took the rubber off.
Yeah.
And I started it up so it would leak, and the water was coming out of the bottom of the tank, although there was standing water in the bottom of the can.
What the flip? That thing's all rotted. Look at it. It's not even. Where was the water coming from?
It
Out
looked like it was coming out of this pipe. There was water coming out of here, but there was also water down here.
All right, let me see if I can take that out and put another adapter in there, maybe.
Yeah.
What a flippin' shit show, huh?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can put another adapter in there. That's terrible. Let me get my tools. Well, there ain't no guarantees. I might go to take this thing off. It might rip it right apart. I don't know. Let's see if we can take that out of there. I mean, it's broken right off in there. It's no good like that. It's broken off in here. Looks like it's just, it looks half inch. It's not even 3/4. Let me see if I can get back that out. Boy, it's flipping hot in here. Or is it just me? You don't feel the humidity?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is gonna want. Oh yeah, yeah, it didn't come right out. Flipping hot. I think that's probably. That's 3/4. That's 3/4. Well, that seems like a weird size. Let me see what I can do with that. So I think that this 3/4 is the same size as the fitting. I could put a piece of rubber hose on there. That's what I'm thinking. Just kind of trying to do the best I can with this thing, you know?
Yeah, I know it's going to be a tough situation.
It's not ideal.
But it's been like that since I moved in. I think
Well, it's probably, you probably might have ruined the furnace. I don't know how, it's been leaking onto the furnace for a long time.
No, I think, you know, the first day it started...
I'm not saying that pan's not cracked, but we're going to put a new adapter on it. I did try vacuuming that thing out and it didn't. It's kind of a queer size. It's like 3/4 OD, which is kind of a queer size tubing. Well, you know, what do you want? They build this shit on a flipping slab and they give you all the worst shit, the cheapest shit you could actually put into this thing, right?
Yeah, this was done after the house was built. So.
It could be that pan's just kind of compromised. I mean, we'll see. We'll put this together and see if it works.
You know, I patched it back together.
Yeah, I could probably put a piece of hose right on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
right, just like that. See it? I did vacuum it from outside. It didn't give me anything. So let me see. We'll put a piece of clear hose on here. Right on the fitting and the elbow, and that should do it.
Well, you know, after it first happened, I took the hose off.
How long does it take till it starts leaking? Like right away, or?
No, it's going an hour or two.
Takes a little while.
But then it starts leaking a lot. You know. So I didn't know if it got built up in the tank.
This thing's just all flipping rotted. And it's probably just that. We'll put a new thing on it and we'll try it. I mean, what can I tell you?
Yeah, well, you know, it normally doesn't leak right away. It runs for an hour, maybe 2, 3.
I mean, if I put this on there and it continues to leak, you're going to need a new system. I mean, I can't fix this old coil. You know?
So you're talking a new outside unit?
New inside coil and new outside unit, yeah. If this don't do the job, which it should, if this don't seal it, need a new system.
Sure.
I mean, I ain't no flipping miracle worker here, guy. I mean, I only can do so much with this stuff, right?
So you can't just replace the coil?
No. Can't just replace the coil.
Because it goes with the unit? I mean, the outside.
I mean, the thing's 30-something years old, guy. I mean, you need a new system.
Yeah, I never thought it would last this long.
Yeah. Well, we'll try this.
I just wanted to make sure.
Turn it on. Turn on the unit. Seems to be cooling okay, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you came and put Freon 2 years ago.
Yeah. So we put a
Before that, it was cycling. You know?
put a new male adapter on there. And I put a clamp. And if it still's leaking, well, then we're gonna need to put a new system in for the guy. It's a little 2-tonner, a little 17-inch wide rod unit. I could put a coil right on there. It's a newer furnace. I mean, the thing's been leaking for a while. So what you're gonna want to see after you run it for a while, it don't want to be leaking in here. It wants to be leaking outside, right? We've tried vacuuming in this thing.
Well, it's always draining outside. You know, anytime it's running, you see.
It's always draining outside.
You always see water dripping.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be backing up in the house.
Well, we put a new adapter on it. Let's see what happens. I mean, that's the best I could do. Look at this shit. I mean, it's all could have just been that was cracked and it was leaking through there, you know.
Well, it's 17 years old. Or whatever.
Yeah, so that was.
I think you put the.
Did I put the furnace in?
Yeah.
I would have put a date on it.
I would say it was 2004.
You can tell it's been leaking down here. You can see all this water on the water on the burners and stuff. I did clean that flame sensor in there.
I think it happened a few times.
Yeah, but you don't want it dripping water down like that, really, because it's going to just ruin the furnace, right?
Sure. That's what I really, yeah.
Oh, what the hell's going on here with this thing? And this thing's all bent.
The first time it leaked, there was water on the floor. The other times it didn't record it. We kept checking it every 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, the flame sensor, I did clean it right in place. It wasn't really that dirty. Oh, that should drain outside if it don't. I mean, if that pan is cracked or something, I mean, it's possible. I think it was just might have been that rubber gasket. You might get a little bit more time out of it, but 32 years old. Yeah. If worst comes to worst, we'll put another coil right on top of this unit, and then I'll just take that out and pan all that in, and we'll just have to run a new line set, a new outside unit. It's right out the door here. And I'd run a 3/4 7/8 line going out. That's a square size. It's like 3/4. So if it starts leaking again, we're gonna need to put a new system in, okay? So the furnace is an 04, so we can still leave the furnace. You got a carbon monoxide detector in the house?
Yeah.
You got a carbon monoxide detector in the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta make sure you get good batteries and all that stuff with that. Probably, I don't think that the heat exchange is bad. We won't be able to tell until we run it. But it has leaked a couple of times down here, huh?
Yeah, I would say 3 times.
3 times.
But the first time was a lot of water.
Like you seen a lot of water on the floor.
But I mean, I think that's the.
I mean, it ain't rocket science. It's probably coming right from that. This thing's just shot. Well, we put a new adapter on there. Vacuumed out the line. If that don't do it, he needs a new system. If the pan's rotted. I mean, the thing's 30-something years old. I ain't playing around. I already charged it last year for the guy. Give him a charge. Charged the unit up last year. It's already leaking. Well, Miss Molly. Hello there, Miss Molly. All right, let me get him a slip, then we'll go. He's got his bucket there. We'll find out if it leaks or not. Time will tell. Looks like there's already water in there. See it leaking, so that's a good sign. That's draining good. See it? Can you see it?
Yeah.
That's good. That's what we want right there. Little stream.
Tank, the water level should go any higher than it is.
Well, no, it's going to drain out here, but this thing's probably leaking the Freon out too. I mean, if it starts icing up, we were just here adding Freon to it, right? Beginning of the year?
Last year.
Last year. It seems to cool okay.
Yeah.
You ever see this thing ice up over here? Gotta keep an eye on this line here. See this line right here?
Should I insulate that?
No, you need to keep an eye on it. If it starts icing up, you gotta shut it off. Okay? Keep an eye on this. It starts getting white.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Shut it off.
What?
Well, if it starts icing up, that means it's low on charge.
So it's not doing anything.
You'll notice it inside. It won't be cooling. I mean, you just can't keep dumping gas in that thing either, you know. All right, let me. You should be all right for a little bit. Kick the can down the road. You ever hear that saying? That's what you're doing here. Kicking the can down the road.